Welcome everybody to our fourth lesson. Today's lesson will be very interesting because we are starting a very interesting topic. A very big topic is JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language. It's the programming language of browsers. The cool thing about JavaScript is that it doesn't require any setup. All we have to do is open a notepad, and start writing code, and then open that code in the browser and see what we have. So let's work, because like I said, I don't like theory, I like actions, practice, that is. Command prompt, let's change to G, to the G drive. What do we have here? The name of my folder and also my YouTube channel, IT Simpleton. So let's cd into it, IT Simpleton, there. And here we have 4 HTML pages. Yesterday at our previous lesson we created learn CSS HTML, because yesterday we learned CSS. Today we'll be learning JavaScript, so let's create a new HTML page. Learn JavaScript HTML, right? I wanted to work with Sublime Text today. I wanted to change to another text editor. Actually, I wanted to work with Visual Studio Code even, but then I understood that it's a very bad idea, because there are prompts, AI prompts. So you write something, and AI finishes it for you. So it offers you. AI knows what to type, and of course for educational purposes, Visual Studio Code is very, very bad. Okay, so let's continue working Notepad, but tomorrow we'll switch to Sublime Text. So tomorrow's lesson is going to be quite interesting, because tomorrow I will try to explain to you about exe files, executive files. And we'll be talking how to add to path. Quite interesting. So Notepad, learn JavaScript HTML. Let's delete everything here. Let's copy content of home, for example, and put it here. And now let's change home to JavaScript. Learn JavaScript. And in our H1 element, our heading of the page, let's type we learn JavaScript here. As you can see, I edited our links. Let's do this. Control C. Let's do the same here. Every time when we add a new HTML page and we want to connect them, we have to change this in each file. Wait a minute, it was okay. Okay, just watch what I'm doing. It's our page that I just created. So there will be 5 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will have to navigate between them. So here, the same, and it has to be the same in each page. All these links, they have to be the same. Let's open it in browser. Home, HTML, and let's check if it works. In Learn, CSS, we need to add one more. Okay, let's just delete and insert everything here. Now let's do it again. Yes, and now everything works. We can navigate between these pages. Now let's talk about JavaScript. Today we'll be working with variables. How to declare variables, how to assign value to these variables, and also data types. If you have never worked with programming languages, it will be very hard for you to understand, because I remember how hard it was for me to understand this. Incredibly hard. But like I said in our previous lessons, our goal is not to become super programmers. We just need to understand some knowledge, some basic concepts of how everything works, how everything is organized. Because as future DevOps engineers, or I don't know, software developers, will have to actually, the knowledge that we acquire during my lessons, these courses, will be more than sufficient. If you do everything, if you understand everything, then you can easily get started in IT. But the final goal, destination of our course, is becoming a DevOps engineer, understanding all these tools, how IT companies are organized, and CI/CD, like everything. So guys, it's going to be very interesting, believe me. Just bear with me, just watch every lesson. Okay, variables. First, we have to declare a variable. For example, my age. Yeah, let and age. If we declare a variable, we have to type let and then age. For example, 10. No, I'm 38 years old. Yeah, so let's 38. And now, if we want to, oh, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, it's not here. We need to, everything, if we work with JavaScript, we need to put it between we need to put this code here. At our previous lesson, I made a mistake. I confused styles with script, yeah, because they both begin with the letter S. So it should be everything that goes here is JavaScript. Script opening tag and closing tag. So let age. My age is 38 years old. And now console log. And don't forget to put a semicolon at the end of every line. It's not really necessary, but for now, yeah. But if our programs become very long, super complicated, then of course it's a good practice of putting semicolons. And now it's learn JavaScript, so we need to navigate to this HTML page, and now inspect and console, see 38. This is where it displayed. One more time, it's inspect and then here console, or F12 maybe, yeah, F12. Okay. And I can change my age. For example, I'm not 38 anymore. Let's say I am 40 years old. Spacing here is not important actually, and I think there is no space here. Inspect 40. There is one more type of variables, it's const. If we can change let variables, yeah, if we assign to them one value, then later we can change this value as many times as we wish. But const, for example, his age, 45 years old, and for example, he never, if we don't want to change this variable, so it's console log his age 45. And now if I will try to change his age to, let's say, 46, it throws an error. As you can see. Now let's talk about data types. So these are numbers, right? These are numbers. Let's delete console log, this one. Also, for example, let my name, there are strings, Alex. Strings go between quotation marks, always. If I delete quotation marks, it will be a mistake. Now let's console log my name, and here's Alex. How can we understand the data type? Determine its type of, and then my name. It's a string. If we console log type of age, and it's 40, right? So it will be a number. And now booleans. For example, my name is Alex. Yeah, it's true. My name is Alex, so it's true. Console log first. Let's type my name is Alex. It's true. And now let's check the type. Here we need to type of and boolean. So far is 3 strings, numbers, booleans. But there are more data types. objects. For example, hobby. I like, in curly braces, my name is Alex, yeah, and I like football. His name is Tom, and he likes hockey. Her name is Tina, and she likes dancing. All right, and now let's see the data type here. So first, yeah, type of hobby. Let's see what we've got. It's an object. And for example, I don't want to say my second name. Yeah, I can declare it, second name, but maybe I will tell you my second name later, but for now it's undefined. Let's check console log, type of second name, undefined. And there is one more. It's for example, null. Yes, it's if something doesn't have a value. It can be, okay, just t, yeah, equals null. And now here console log type of t. It's not just see null about type of. So what have we learned today? Today we learned about variables and data types. And this is just the very first step, but don't worry, don't be afraid, because we are not here to become super software developers. But we'll be working, as I said, with different frameworks, with Node.js, with Express, with Django framework. And of course, we'll be working with DevOps tools like Terraform, Docker. So we have a long way to go, guys. You just have to be very patient. Just spend at least 30 minutes a day working on this, thinking about it. And remember that practice is everything. Practice makes perfect, and theory is dead. It's not like reading books on business, yeah? Here, what matters is practice. If you watch a video, yes, after watching that video, you need to stand up from the chair, from the sofa, get to the laptop, to the computer, and type something. The best practice, of course, is to do something from memory. Okay, at our next lesson, we'll continue talking about JavaScript. We'll be talking about very interesting things. Our programs will get more and more difficult, and our website will get more and more difficult. And we'll be working not in Notepad, but in Sublime Text, which is another text editor. Like I said, Visual Studio Code is very bad for educational purposes because it does everything for us. Okay, that's all for today then. See you tomorrow. Bye.